remains the same. Can Cleveland beat Brooklyn?
No. Not with the money on the line. I don't think so. I don't think Durant. I think too much of Durant and Irving to think that they would let a team like Cleveland come in there and beat them. I don't think that would happen.
Wait a minute. I got to talk to the bosses. What you mean a team like Cleveland? Cleveland is 43-27 this season.
Not bad. Listen, bro. Come on now. Cleveland's not bad. They're just kind of young. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what a young team acts like when there's pressure on the line. So I feel like Durant has been there before. You know, if you got to throw up 50, he'll do that.
What? Now, you say Durant has been here before.
As in experience, as far as when the lights is on.
I'll argue that he comes up short in those moments. You got to remember, this is not a 7-game series versus Cleveland. This is one and done. And when you look at the history of Kevin Durant, when he's forced to Game 7, when the last time Kevin Durant won a Game 7? Remember, he blew the 3-1 lead to Game 7 in OKC. Remember last year they lost Game 7 at home to Milwaukee. Kevin Durant, you talk about when the moments are the brightest. Like when it comes down to do or die elimination games, Kevin Durant may not be that guy. I don't think people.
What happened when LeBron was checking him when he was at Golden State? What happened?
In those 2 seasons, you know, it didn't go 7 games. You know, they got Cleveland out of there within, I think, 5 games, both series. But again, I'm just going by those games, those moments where it's do or die, the Game 7s, because this is pretty much a Game 7 in the play-in tournament. You lose, I believe you're done.
I'll put it like this. I think he has more help this time as far as having Curry, having somebody like experienced like Patty Mills, having somebody like Irvin. Irvin's not going to fall away from the moment, man. I think he's definitely gonna pick up and elevate himself in that moment. I don't think he's gonna just let this, I don't think he's gonna let that happen, bro. And then with Cleveland, outside of the young point guard Garland, they got Garland, and then I think there's another kid they got there. You think they're ready to see Kevin Durant? These young kids get starstruck too now.
First of all, D-Money, you're disrespectful to the Cleveland roster by not naming some more of their key guys, but that's okay. That's fine. This is the Cleveland Cavaliers we're talking about. So I understand that part. But again, you are forgetting that this is a 1-game situation. They had a better record than Brooklyn. Brooklyn has had chemistry issues all season. This is going to be in Cleveland, On paper, you would go with Kevin Durant and Kyrie. You say they got more talent, but no. If we're going to talk about legacies being tarnished after this season, y'all want to talk about LeBron. KD's legacy is going to be in question if they lose in the play-in to this team.
I don't know.
And I'm calling it.
It looked like the media is giving them a pass based off of what happened going on with Ben Simmons.
As always. I'm going with Cleveland. And Ben Simmons is not going to be in this game. So I'm going with Cleveland in an upset. I'm sorry.
Because of that. Nah, I'm going to go with Brooklyn, man. I think, from the games that I've seen this year, when it comes to if they really want a game, bro, they really turn up for that particular game. And when Brooklyn does put that pressure on you, you're either going to rise up or you're going to fall over. And the one thing I will say, Cleveland is shown to be a pretty, even team offensively and defensively. Even though I'll say with Brooklyn, they kind of fall off on defense a lot this year. On the games that we say matter, it has looked a little bit different when the pressure is ramped up. So we'll have to see. But I'm definitely going to take Brooklyn now, with money on the line. I'm not betting against Kevin Durant, bro. Come on now. I'm not crazy. That's one thing I will say.
Okay.
You might be, but I'm not.
I am. And maybe you got to talk to the bosses about me. But I'm going with Cleveland. Now, Charlotte and Atlanta, I think out of all these 4 teams that's in the play-in, for Charlotte, Atlanta is the perfect team to have to play against because you got Trae Young and LaMelo Ball. That's going to kind of cancel out. Charlotte got some other dogs with them. Atlanta, they got a little bit of experience down the stretch, but I like Charlotte chances over Atlanta.
Is Gary Terry healthy? Is he playing?
Who?
Terry. Scary. Not Scary Terry. God damn.
Terry
I
Rozier?
can't call his name right now. Say again?
Terry Rozier?
Yeah, Rozier. Yeah.
Rozier?
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't think they need him.
I thought he was hurt.
He might be, but they're not going to need him. This would be in Atlanta, though.
I don't trust the Michael Jordan led franchise in these type of environments, man.
I can respect that.
I just don't.
I can respect that.
Now, LaMelo, I will say this. This is a good test for LaMelo. We're gonna see what type of player he actually is. You know what I mean? So, if he's able to will his team these next 2 games, and we're gonna know if he's the real big thing. You know what I mean?
Well, tonight we got some real key games when it comes to the Eastern Conference. We talked about Cleveland and Brooklyn. They actually going to be playing tonight at 7:30. We also got Atlanta at Miami. That's going to be a key game. Miami Heat just clinched the number 1 seed in the East. And the Hornets are on the road to play Chicago, who's also a playoff team. So those games are key when it comes to the positioning of the play-in for the East, but it's pretty much a locked done deal. Now, real quick before we get up out of here, as far as the Western Conference, we got Minnesota and the Clippers locked in, going to be playing each other 7 and 8. Yeah. We got Pat Beverly versus his former team. I'm not sure about Kawhi and Paul George, but what do you think about that matchup?
I think Paul is playing. Kawhi, Kawhi's out here stealing money, man. I don't know what Kawhi is doing. But Paul George, I believe he is going to play.
Is it enough? Is it enough to beat these young boys? Karl Anthony Towns, he's been in an MVP conversation.
But this is the first time we've seen Karl Anthony Towns actually play like he had some dog in him for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the first time we've been seeing that from him. And I like the young kid they got there. They call him Ant-Man. The rookie that they got there. Well, I don't know if he's so much a rookie now.
Anthony
they got
Edwards.
him there. Yeah, Anthony
He's
Edwards.
a beast. He just put up a 40. I think he had 49 the other night or something like that.
No, yeah, he's definitely a monster, man. One thing I will say about the Clippers will defend you. You know what I'm saying? And will swarm you, you know? Right. I'll say this. The mismatches should go in the favor of the Timberwolves. Am I willing to put my last dollar on it?
The game would be in Minnesota. It would be in Minnesota. Don't matter to you?
Not with an experienced team like the Clippers.
Now, if the season ended today, the other matchup in the play-in for the Western Conference would be the San Antonio Spurs, who locked in the 10th seed, eliminating the Lakers' chances. The Spurs and the Pelicans will be going at it in New Orleans. Who will win that one? I'm going with New Orleans over the Spurs. Like, I like the momentum. They just beat up on Denver. But
I'm going with New Orleans. Like, New Orleans has FBI. Is Zion playing? Not that
I don't know about the playing round.
Yeah, I'm about to say if he's playing, that'll even better, might even better their chances maybe. But yeah, the Spurs outside of Murray, man, I don't really believe in them, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with your boys. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with I can't even call them now.
Who? You're gonna go with New Orleans, the Pelicans over the Spurs.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how this thing play out, man, because the you know how the play-in tournament it is, I believe, like even if you lose one game, I think you get like another chance. It's kind of crazy.
7-8, 7-8, 7-8. Whoever wins out of 7-8 also obviously gets a 7th seed, but the AC has to play again. So the AC can lose out.
The loser of the 7 and 8 will have to host the winner of the 9 and 10 matchup. With grabbing the number 8 seed in the postseason. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. If it ends now, if you're Brooklyn, right? Your two options right now are the Bucks and the Heat. Would you tank this game to take the 8 seed to avoid the Bucks in the first round?
Not in the East. You can't duck smoke in the East. You only named 2 teams. What about Chicago? What about?
No, I feel you. I'm just talking about is right now you have the Bucks and you have the Heat on the first round. You get the 7th seed, you got to play the Bucks first. And if you get the 8th seed, you got to play the Heat. Brooklyn, I'm pretty sure, would rather play the Heat than play the Bucks in the first round. I know you can't duck smoke, but this is why I'm saying if you're really trying to make a deep run, because Bucks can potentially get you out of there.
True.
Right in that first round.
True. Well, I had Miami beating Brooklyn, even with Harden and Kyrie. So we're gonna see how this play out, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, man. This was an interesting conversation, man. But I cannot wait till this thing go down. We got 2 more games going down in the regular season. But the play-in games begin April the 12th on TNT. Yeah. So it's going down next week, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, about to sign off.
Mm-hmm.
Which was great.
I was going to say, the West, looking at the West, man, it looked like it's going to be a bloodbath over there for the playoffs. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Even though it comes down to maybe 4 teams on the East, that West Coast looks kind of scary, man. It's anybody's game, to be honest.
Yep. I can't wait, yo. I can't wait. Somebody gonna get exposed this season. All right, G, I'm gonna holler.
Somebody else.
I'm gonna holler at you, D.
All right, bro.